What's going on, Sagittarius? I am about to do some tarot predictions for you for October. So let your ears perk up. Now, this starts before your cards. I felt the need to smudge my home in a very ritualistic way, which I do regularly anyway, but I was planning to just stream and I stopped what I was doing and I smudged my home. This might be something you're feeling drawn to do right now. I also smudged my cards and I reset my cards. So if you're a card reader, let your ears perk up. Maybe it's time to reset your cards really quick and smudge them and realign them and attune them to your energy. So I have my major arcana split up, and then my minors by the suits, by the wands, the swords, the cups, the pentacles. So I'm gonna get these in my hands for you, Sagittarius, and I'm gonna start shuffling and dealing your spread. I thank you for joining me. If you're new to my channel, my name is Heidi Corona, Spirit Speaks Psychic Medium Heidi. That is me, the one and only. I do a lot of stuff on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram, TikTok. I book private sessions. My links are in the description box. If you're not subscribed to my channel, feel free to do so. I would love to have you engage with me. Click the notification bell so you don't miss anything, and like the video once you actually like the video, because we don't make anything fit. Sometimes your reader you should be drawn to your reader. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to Sagittarius. Now let's deal your cards, honey. Oh boy, Sag, you're making big changes in October, and you're coming out of some big changes anyway. Goodness. My heart goes out to you. We will talk about this. I see big things, big chapters, big movements. Holy smokes. All right, this is probably how you're feeling at this time, or some of the things you have going on. This is the Eight of Swords. I am using the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. I love these cards. They're fantastic imagery on these cards. They really speak to me. So this is Eight of Swords. And as you can see, Eight is mental energy. She is whole, healthy, well, complete. And in her mind, she feels like those are her life circumstances. Maybe someone is preventing her from really shining her light. Maybe she can't exactly do what she wants around the house or at work. Maybe she has a lack of freedom in some way. She, he, I say that loosely. You may be a man. I'm saying she because it's a woman on the card. I also want to say this. This is a general reading for the collective. I'm aligned with love and light and God, and I am here of service for messages of your greatest and highest good only. You may not know this about me, but you are a human person with your own life journey, and you will know where this lands in your life. You will know what areas I'm speaking of, because I'm speaking to many here and I can only dive in so deep. So let it land where it lands with you, and use your own free will and good judgment to take the guidance if you feel like it's the right thing to do. If not, just let it wash aside, man. This is for your greatest and highest good only, to bring awareness and clarity. So you may feel a little bit trapped or confined by your circumstances at this time. Maybe you've got a lot of time limits. Maybe you've got some deadlines. Maybe you've got things going on that you just don't quite feel freed up. But the truth of the matter is that you are free. Some of those things don't have to infringe upon you. Some of those things that you're feeling can be eliminated. And sometimes it just takes you standing up and walking away from that situation, that person, that job, that whatever it is completely, for you to realize how free you truly are. I feel like you've already done some of that, Sagittarius. I feel like you have, because what you're leaving in the past is the Tower. Major Arcana card number 16, the Tower. This is about, I was building this life, and boom, all of a sudden it was swept out from underneath me. Something was taken away from you, something important. Maybe the whole thing was shaken up completely. This is an indication, and I hope you realize this. The Tower card is a blessing. The Tower cards means that you have been working really hard at something that is not going to serve you in the long run. That is God stepping in to say, nope, try again. Try again with the same thing, or try again with something else completely. It's a new mindset, a shift, a restarting. And you're leaving this in the past. So I can see how you might kind of feel like, oh no, what can I do now? What do I do now? Or maybe some of those things are still lingering a little bit. I'm a real person, just like you guys. I'll just say that. So what are you bringing in from the past with you? I love that you're leaving the Tower behind. That means I know that stuff wasn't working, and I'm not trying it that way again. So that's awesome. What are you bringing in with you? The knowledge that you have hopes and dreams that can be attained. This is Major Arcana card number 17, the Star. This is about this little hope that you have in your heart. I got chills right now, Sagittarius. You know in your heart of hearts that you have things that you aspire to achieve, goals, wishes. Maybe nobody else knows about this, but you and God, you and your spirit team, you and the angels. Maybe nobody else knows about this, but you and your hearts, you know this. And I feel like you secretly know that that's why none of this worked out, because that wasn't the path for you. This is. Don't be afraid. I got chills right now. Don't be afraid to believe that it's true. It is. It's true for you. Thank God. Be grateful for that. So what does your month look like stepping into the month right now? What are you starting out with? You should already know this. This could give you a good baseline on where you're resonating at with this reading. So first card, Major Arcana card number 8, the Strength. Well, yeah, look at the stuff you've been through. You've been through the Tower. You still holding on to that wish in your heart with the Star. You're in some circumstances right now that might not necessarily be to your liking, right? But you're standing strong, you're standing true, and you're not allowing life to crumple you. I have to say that. She is soft and vulnerable, loving, caring, kind, and feminine when she needs to be, but she's also assertive and dominant and masculine and unique when she needs to be. She can be both and not crumble under the pressure, and that is you starting this month. That's fantastic. Good job. So also this card, Ace of Swords, that thing in your mind, I'm telling you, you know what it is. You know what it is, Sagittarius. The wish in your heart is probably creating some ideas and movement in your mind. You're thinking big, you're planning. This could also be completely unrelated to that wish that you have in the back of your mind that you're still bringing with you. Maybe you're dealing with 3D life stuff. Maybe you're just like, my circumstances are changing around me and I have to be really fluid about it. So what's the next step? Right past my nose. What's the next step? And then the next step and the next step. But the good thing is that you are taking those ideas and putting them into play. This is very important. Think up, Sagittarius. Don't think down. I just want to say that because you do have a lot going on. This is Major Arcana card number 7, the Chariot. So you've got Strength, Ace of Swords, and the Chariot. The Chariot's about quick, fast movement, quick, fast happenings. Maybe you're planning a trip. Maybe you're going to travel. Maybe you're switching jobs. Maybe you're going somewhere. Maybe this is within yourself and you have finally come to terms with the blacks and the whites of the situations in your life. Okay? Things maybe used to be gray, have some gray areas, and you weren't really sure. But now all of a sudden you have clarity, man. I feel this for some of you. True clarity. Like, wow, of the past, things coming to light, really realizing the way things really went down. But I have to say this, those of you who are feeling this way, remember that's in the past. Like that could be why these things were taken from you or shaken up in such a way, or even this could have happened to bring your awareness to think about this and find closure within yourself. I feel that with the Chariot here. That is kind of a specific message, but take it as it resonates for you. One moment, friends. Oh my gosh. Let's see what we're going to be stepping into in the future. We're stepping into the 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords is final endings. Like, what in the world? You had the Tower. I feel this. I just have to say this. I feel like you hopped from losing everything or a really bad situation. You were knocked down a peg. You hopped from some situation into your new circumstances, which are displeasing to you. You don't necessarily care for them. And you're going to decide, this isn't working either, because things are temporary and I don't have to. And if that's not the right thing, it's okay to say, nope, I'm not going to invest any more time, energy, whatever this is, into this any longer, because I see it for what it is. It feels like that same old stuff and I'm not doing it again. Now, what are you bringing into the future with you? This stinks, okay? Just listen to me here. So you have the 10 of Swords, which you're stepping into. You're stepping into some kind of a final ending. I feel like you might know it's coming, okay? It may be blindsiding to you, but you're taking into that with you is the 9 of Swords. You're really feeling frustrated. You're probably going to have some sadness about this. I want you to know that you may feel moments where you feel defeated, okay? Spirit is saying you are never defeated. Spirit is saying you are never defeated. When things are taken from your life or resonate away from you in some kind of a way, it is for your own growth and theirs, okay? And what is meant for you will always come back to you. And what is not meant for you, why waste your time and energy on it anyway? Okay. So sometimes these final endings, although very, very painful, can be necessary in turning over a new leaf, healing some of those old wounds that might still be bogging us down, right? And shedding those so that we can step into a brighter future without that old baggage from the past. Because I have to be honest, there's still a bit of baggage. Some stuff happened. I'm still carrying baggage. It doesn't surprise me that you're stepping into wanting to release that baggage, man. And this is headspace. This is people. This is things that really tie you up inside. Final endings, disconnections. She's walking away. Do you see that? Her back is turned. She doesn't care. She's not looking to see if you're looking. She's not looking to see if you're okay. This is you. This is you making those choices. You know what? That old town is not great for me, and I am not going to go back, even if it is a decision every freaking time. Sometimes these are the things. Sometimes these are the things that we have to decide every time to do the right thing, which we know is best for us. Okay. You know what's best for you. You know if you should or shouldn't. Do your best in any moment to listen to that knowing and make the best next right decision. Because sometimes it's really hard. And sometimes it does hurt. But when it hurts, allow yourself to feel that too. That's how we don't keep having those things come back, right? We don't keep rehashing these same experiences that just want to be felt, that just want to be heard, that are in your auric system. So when you feel it, feel that shit. Feel it completely. When you feel those feelings, let them loose. Sob, scream, punch a pillow. I don't know what you do. Move around. A lot of people cry in the shower. Find a safe place to let those feelings loose because you got to. The more you hold on to them, they create tension and restriction and density in your body. And this can end up impacting you in a very physical way. Sagittarius, let those feelings loose whenever they need to. Don't be ashamed. If you need a private moment, go to the restroom, man. Who's going to follow you into the bathroom if you need to like cry for a minute or just let that anger loose, whatever you have, right? Whatever you have. Allow it to flow through you so you're not holding on to it. Those are the things that surprise you later when you realize, how did I get so upset with that thing that wasn't really a big deal? You know why? Because you never addressed that other thing that was a big deal. And they're coming in together because it wants to be released. It wants to be understood, felt, heard. It wants to be honored by you. And no one else can do that but you, Sagittarius. So honor those feelings so that you can cut those final endings away for good and not encourage that same old pattern of stuff. Okay. Towards the end of October, Sagittarius. Oh my God, I got chills right now. I have chills right now. You're going to do a great job. Let me just say that right now. You are going to do a great job at releasing all this stuff. I see this. You're strong. You've got ideas. You might be moving. There's a wish in your heart. You're letting go of the past, etc., etc. Woo. I have to give you the 3 cards for the end of the month. This one's in the middle. Major Arcana card number 6, the Lovers. I couldn't make this up if I tried, Sagittarius. Oh, I want to cry right now. You're going to be really happy towards the end of the month because on this side of the Lovers is the King of Cups. You saw me shuffling. And on this side of the Lovers is the Queen of Cups. Wow. I have goosebumps from head to toe. Now, if you are already in a partnership, I see this as sustaining, maintaining the beautiful love that you have. If you're a lucky person who has a beautiful love, in up-leveling, a deepening of intimacy. Now, if you are somebody who doesn't have a partner, maybe you become, I'm tripping over my words right now. Spirit, help me speak. Please help me speak clearly for this individual, for these people. Spirit says that if you're an individual who doesn't have a partner, you're magnetizing that into your experience right now. And the kind, beautiful, gentle soul that you have, Sagittarius, has been sending that frequency out for quite a while through all the turbulence, through all the stuff that you've had to be strong about, through all the restrictions, confinement, entanglements. This is just nonsense that you've had to deal with. But look at you. In your heart of hearts, you know who you are. In your heart of hearts, you are unchanged, unfazed, and you are still a beautiful, good person. And you will be blessed with someone new entering your life, whether that be a partnership, romantic partnership, whatever it is that you're looking for, Sagittarius. I'm with many. Do you want a romantic partner? I see that coming. Do you want more peace in the relationship that you have? I see that coming. Would you like to have a new animal companion? I see that coming. Are you missing loved ones of the past who are on the other side? I see dreams with them. I see dreams with them, Sagittarius. So whatever this is that you're wanting to co-create in a real way through your heart center, through the love that you have, that you give to people without expecting anything in return, it's finally going to be coming back to you. And I'm so excited for you. Now, since I touched on the past loved ones for just one moment, journal your dreams, man. If you're dreaming with past loved ones or having some kind of fantastical dreams, those could be premonitory dreams. Those could be the kind of dreams that are parables that kind of help you decipher what's going to go on in your life or how to deal with things. But since I touched on past loved ones, I'm going to pull you a quick card from the Talking to Heaven by James Van Praagh, because I know that you have them around you. It's this one that jumped. Did you see it jump? I am with the rest of the family. I am with the rest of the family. So I have just a quick message on this, okay? Your past loved ones are just a thought away. They're connected to you with the love bond that you guys share, okay? And they can pop in with you to check on you. And if you're thinking about them, they're probably popping in on you to check on you. And that's why your mind drifts there. If you're noticing signs like the smell of them, a cigarette smoke when you don't smoke, like these kinds of things can alert us to something different in the environment. What could it be? We explain these things away and we don't allow it to be what it truly is, which is a sign from the other side that they are popping in with you, that they are checking in on you. They check in on other family members too. And I need you to know, because I feel this now, some of you have grief about a loved one who passed alone. Our loved ones, no matter how tragic or how alone they may seem, never ever pass alone. They never pass alone because the angels are there, their spirit teams are there. But what's more important than that, in that moment, their past loved ones are there, whom they are missing. And they're excited to see them in a blink of a moment, just like that. Oh my gosh, look at you. I haven't seen you in years. It's a happy moment. It's a joyous moment of crossing over to the next realm. And they reunite with the whole family, with the pets, with everyone, friends. They're waiting there. They are waiting there until your life turn is over. Until your life turn is over, and they are with you the whole step of the way, every step of the way. They want you to find this. They're helping you move to better circumstances so that you can find that harmonious happiness that you yearn for in your life. I got to say, this could be a business partnership. If you're somebody who has all those other things, maybe you're going to find a really cool business partner or an event or a catalyst of some sort that will up-level you to the next big thing. This is co-creation with spirit in a beautiful way, however that looks in your life. And the masculine and feminine, the balance of emotions, the giving, the receiving, the responsibility, the stability, the giving, loving, nurturing nature. All of these things are found at the end of your month, Sagittarius. This is a freaking great reading. Now you have more cards. Nothing's ever quick with me, believe it. If you like this video, like it. If you'd like to drop a comment, let me know how it resonates. That'd be freaking awesome. I would love to hear from you guys. I don't usually do a lot of stuff on YouTube like this, but I would like to start doing this. Most of my stuff's on Facebook. You should check me out. I'm actually live today for free readings on Facebook tonight. Free and paid tarot readings. Okay, so let's talk about the overall theme for the month of October. Look at this. Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me with the Lovers, the King and Queen of Cups. This is the Knight of Cups. Look at that romantic gentleman. That is romance. That is love. That is, I'm ready for the next chapter of my life. I'm done with these kinds of circumstances. I'm walking away from it all. And I want better things in my future, even if that means I'm crying myself to sleep at night sometimes. Even if that means I'm mourning the past. You're shedding those things so you can have something new and different. And if it's new and different, Spirit says it's going to be so much better than what you know. Don't put restrictions on it, Sagittarius. Spirit is saying right now that you might have limitations on what you're allowed to have in the future, or what you deserve, or what your future actually looks like. Spirit is saying, leave it in God's hands. Just leave it up to God. Spirit knows a brighter, better beautiful future, more beautiful than you could even imagine, than I could even imagine, because they can see the big giant picture. And it might seem rocky at times, but always trust that God is getting you there. And by the end of the month, dang, I want to hear about it. Knight of Cups, you're ready. You're ready to turn over this new leaf. You're really taking pride in yourself. You're grooming yourself. You're taking the steps that you need to take. You're on schedule. This is a gentleman person, right? This is somebody who's handling their business, who's charming, who's just all around good natured. This is your monthly theme. I love this. But what have you forgotten? Something you may have forgotten. To give it to God. Didn't I just say that? This is Major Arcana card number 5, the Hierophant. It's literally about praying. It's literally about relying on God. It's literally about God taking you to places that you that you would like to go, goals that you'd like to achieve, promotion, graduations, higher learning, peace. Finding that inner peace and connection, that stillness within yourself. So maybe when you've got all these circumstances going on and things are hectic, this and that, have you forgotten to take some quiet time for yourself? Have you forgotten to tap in with God every once in a while? Have you forgotten to ask God to help you get out of these circumstances? Have you forgotten that Spirit can give you the strength and the opening to walk away and cut those ties and not feel so bad about it? Spirit can also comfort you during these times. Don't forget that you have Spirit in your back pocket. Don't forget that God is connected to you, loves you. You have your own spirit team and your own guardian angels and your past loved ones who are looking out for you. Trust that. You're not alone. You are not alone, and you will not be alone, especially towards the end of the month. Big things are happening. All right. So what could bring you down? What could bring you down? This is Major Arcana card number 4, the Emperor. This is about, I have to say this, kind of having a lot of responsibility, kind of being alone, okay? You're not alone, but you might feel alone. You might feel like the one who has all the responsibilities. You might feel like you've got a lot of problems to take care of, a big kingdom to oversee. You might feel a little detached, a little disconnected from the outside world, from the public. These are things that can bring you down. But again, don't forget, if you have a lot of alone time, why? What is the lesson in this? What am I supposed to do with this alone time? Get alone with yourself. Get quiet with yourself and connect with yourself. Connect with God who lives inside of you. Connect with your soul about the steps for your path. Pray, man. Do things that raise your vibration as opposed to, I have to say, the Sagittarius, I don't know, pulling in, sitting dejectedly, feeling, okay, they want me to say this to somebody, whoever it lands with now. Sometimes you may feel excluded, okay? And they are saying that is not the case. I feel by maybe by your partner or by your son, by your children. You may feel like people don't necessarily think about you or tap in with you because you do have your whole life circumstances and you are kind of in your own little bubble. And you might feel like, does anyone know? Does anyone know I'm here? Does anyone know I'm alive? I want you to know that yes, 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 they do know that you're alive. Okay. They do care about you. But just as you have all your things going on, so do all those people. And they don't reach out necessarily because they feel like you're doing okay. Maybe you're really good at holding that appearance. So I want you to know that it's not personal. Your spirit team wants you to know that if you're feeling that way from your outer world, like unseen or nobody's checked in with me, what could happen and nobody would know. I'm talking to somebody that is not the case. And in fact, they're saying maybe that's a good moment to spur the idea to reach out to people more frequently. That way, when they notice your absence of that, I wonder why I haven't heard from her. Maybe that's your inner nudging to strengthen that bond of communication with those whom you wish would be connecting with you. All right, something that can bring you up. Boom, Page of Cups. We've talked about this, that brand new love coming in. I got chills on this, Sagittarius. What is going on? Brand new love, a maturing of love, a deepening of love if you're already in a connection or relationship. And if you have some kind of, I don't know, self-doubt. Like I see here that this is you coming to terms with your own worthiness. This is you coming to terms with, you know what? I can do anything I want. Whatever makes me happy, even if it's silly, even if it's funny, even if it's goofy, even if it's childish, whatever makes me happy, I can do that. And maybe I will. Maybe I will. Because who's watching me anyway? Do it, Sag. Do it. Okay, your overall theme for the month is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Now, this is a fantastic card. I love the Queen of Swords. The Queen is a lady. She is smart. She's clever. She's patient. She watches out for the long term. Do you see how she's looking in the future? She even has a bird off to go make sure that everything's cool. She's planning things. I see the different flags here. Maybe planning trips, maybe planning to move, maybe just planning self expansion, man. This is not about you and the lovers. This is not about you and your circumstances. This is not about you and your past. This is about you and your future. I got chills, Sagittarius. You and your future. So this alone time, use it constructively. Tap in with yourself. Say, where do I want to go? Who am I? Who do I want to be tomorrow? You are consciously manifesting tomorrow's circumstances from the place that you sit in today. So think up, think big, think long term. Well, I would love to live in this place or that place or buy a house or get a job with a really good company, promotion, whatever this is. Though, how do I get there? How do I get there? If the how is too scary, leave it up to God. If it's too far out in the future, leave it up to God. Let spirit work out the details, but it starts with you deciding what you want in your future. Something else to consider. Okay, now I have to say this. She is deciding what she wants in her future, okay? But I see the opening coming really, really quick, and you are running full force toward it. So this is something to consider. Are you someone who hesitates, Sagittarius, or are you somebody who gets things done? Why do you get things done? Okay. Why? Because it feels like I just got to do it, right? I want you to know when you have harmonious relationships coming into your life, new ones, you're in a new place, you're in a new energy pattern. When you have relationships come in, I want to tell you in the month of October, and you feel like it's the right thing to do, just do it. Just do it. Just allow that to be whatever it is for you, because I feel like it's going to be a beautiful co-creation that is well-deserved in your life. I don't want you to have hesitancy about it. This is about maybe not even thinking things through, just feeling it. Just feeling it with your heart and not letting your brain talk you out of things because, oh my gosh, there's so many things to think about. No, there's not. How does this new circumstance make you feel? Isn't it so much different than this stuff? That is all you need to know, Sagittarius. Whew. All right. Final guidance from your team. Major Arcana card number 20, the Judgment. Wow. Beautiful reading. This is about knowing how freaking awesome you are. This is about knowing that, yeah, you have this physical body and you do all these 3D things, but you also have this amazing personality, this amazing charismatic you, this soul that's inside of you that yearns to do big things. And you're finally in alignment with the body saying, yes, yes, maybe we can do big things. You're getting in alignment with that path of really moving up those ladders, man. Just remember, God supports you in this plan. It is not too outlandish for you. It's not. I feel like some of you are like, no, those are only things that happen in movies, or those are only for special people who get to live their dreams. Well, you are special and you do get to live your dreams. But what's the difference? Those people have taken the steps to get there. They believe that it was possible. Do you believe it's possible? Sagittarius, your spirit team says it is, no matter what anyone in your outer environment might say. Okay. I have to say this. Sometimes people in our environment don't quite get our big, huge visions. Okay. Our big visions. So that's okay. Pick and choose who you'd like to share that with, because you don't want people throwing rain on your parade. All right. But I feel like you are at a point where maybe it is believable. Maybe I can have the life of my dreams. Maybe one day I will get married again. I will buy the house that I want. Maybe one day I'll have an amazing job, a family, whatever this is that you yearn for, whatever this is in your heart, you're finally coming to terms with, wow, I could, if I take all the steps to get there, I could. And yes, you can. It's just going to be a process. Now, at the bottom of the deck, in your heart and at your core, this is number 11, the Judgment card. I'm sorry, not Judgment. I just read Judgment down there. This is number 11, Justice. Justice. Fairness. balance. Wow. Okay. So you have to take the steps to get there. And sometimes there's a lot of details and paperwork and this and that. We're talking about buying homes. We're talking about moving places, details, loose ends to tie up. Make sure that you're doing everything. I feel it already. They're like, no, that's in her car, in his, her heart, whatever. In your heart, Sagittarius, at your core, Sagittarius. You feel that. By the book. I got to follow the rules. I don't want to hurt anyone else. Maybe you're holding on to a little bit of injustices, okay, of the past. Let those go, just like you're planning to before you step into your new future, okay? And do things the right way. Even if it takes a little bit of extra time, even if it takes a little bit of extra time to tie up loose ends and do things the right way, do that. Okay, do it the right way because otherwise it won't sit right with you. Otherwise, your energy is still just a little bit tinged. And I have to say this, these circumstances can be very constrictive. These circumstances can be extremely challenging and they can really dim your light, steal your joy, and make you feel like you're in this monotonous routine of being stuck in these circumstances. And that's your life. But I want you to know, your spirit team wants you to know, Sagittarius, that's not your life. Those are circumstances that can be changed. Do you see this sword here? Cuts away all those bonds. Sometimes we need legal assistance. Sometimes we need to bounce it off of a counselor or somebody else of authority who can give us a clear idea or give us a leg up or help us out with this or that. Your church, man. Who is this that you can reach out to? I feel like you know what I'm talking about. It's okay to do that because sometimes you're the one who needs protected. Sometimes things aren't fair and balanced, and that's what you want. If you see the imbalance, who should correct this? If you see the imbalance, then whose job is it to correct it? It's yours. You've become aware of the problem within your experience. So your attention is there for a reason. You know what I'm talking about, how you're feeling about these things for a reason. And once you take that giant leap of making that big step, cutting those healthy ties, etc., in any way necessary for your own health, safety, and well-being, like I said, big things are going to be happening for you at the end of October. And I dare say, who knows, maybe you'll just go get hitched. Maybe you'll just go get hitched with this justice card. I want to hear about it. I want to hear about it. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for letting me read for you today. I'm going to disconnect from your reading, and the links are in the description box to connect with me on a deeper level. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Click the notification bell. I would love to see you around. Have a great day, friends.